Hello, good morning. I just came back from my morning walk. It's one part of my morning routine, and just to say, I slept horrible. Like it's the new moon night, and it's not just because of that. I I thought I'm going to sleep better because last month in June I almost didn't sleep at all, and it's when you're everything was changing and coming up, but in a very heavy and confusing way. But I think that's always a little bit like this with change and healing, and yeah, like tonight was I felt like I didn't sleep at all, but I slept like 8 hours, so it's not like this. But then I was walking home yesterday night, and the moon was shining bright, and I felt like since like February I felt it very clear, like that there is something like in my heart or my. It's like I feel like I could open it much more up. I mean, I am very open, but there's still like a part in my heart which is like hidden. And I was like, oh, like how can I open it up? Like I want it, but somehow maybe it's still not enough, or I wasn't ready for that, or I was just like very confused, or I sometimes I do that, like push people away, which actually I'm good with, but I don't know, like it's very strange. It's very, yeah. And so like yesterday night I was walking home, and I somehow realized some things, and I finally could just cry. Really, I could cry, and I cried, and it didn't felt like my eyes are crying. It felt like my heart is crying. Like there's something releasing and healing, and yeah, just it something happened, and I think that's why I also didn't sleep that good. And what I want to tell you with this Happy Monday video is we have sometimes things, we face them, but still not that clear. We maybe see 10% of that. I mean, I'm still not totally clear about or how I can actually heal that, but I also believe that if we saw it once, if we see it, I mean, it's not going to go away just like this. It's not going to, you know, it's something that is hard like to manage for you because you think that, but you're never going to be ready for that. So just go with the flow, it will appear, and then like also feel it. Sometimes it's good to feel pain, to feel it, but not to stay in that, just feel it and then like go out of it, but like in a very conscious way. Like don't think of it as bad, but think of it like, okay, what did that teach me now? How can I help myself? How can I maybe ask for help? And yeah, I think lemon honey water. Um, yeah, I think that's very important. And what I wanted to share, one more thing. I just have to close the windows. It's so hot. It's so hot. Sorry. Um, what I wanted to say, like, I love the moon energy. I love like to read like what's going maybe to happen, or all these things. Oh my god, it's hot here. It's hot. I opened the windows. My mother is going to kill me. I hope not. So, sorry. Okay. So here again. What I wanted to say is the moon energy. Like there is a ritual, like a very helpful one. And it's like you take a paper And you write down everything that you don't want to keep with you, like everything you want to release, to get rid of it, to feel like free and light. And then like write them down, all of them. And then sit and meditate. And sometimes this meditation is going to be very heavy, because all these things, like ego doesn't want to let them go, it wants to keep them here. And then you just sit and meditate and burn incenses, like you can like just make like this, and just to heal and to release, and to change like the energy. And then when you meditated, you take this paper and you burn it, and watch the flames, like really burn it, burn it, burn it. Feel how it goes away, how it burns. And then sit again, and then feel like this fire under yourself, like feel it. And yeah, you're going to feel good. And then, but after that, protect yourself. Like there are different things. You can like imagine you're sitting in a triangle, and like a pyramid, and there is like a sparkly light coming up from your feet, up till here, and just feel like all this light is covering your whole body. And then um then just or you can imagine also crystals, one in front of you, one on the other side, and one back. Sorry, that was my sister. And yeah, just feel like how it protects you, just from everything within or outside. And say thank you, and then write yourself a letter, a happy letter, a letter how you want to see your life, a letter that helps you when you don't feel good. And then when you feel bad, read that letter. Maybe tonight. It's you can use the moon energy to help you, because new full moon, yeah, it's always releasing and starting something new. So happy Monday.